Thank you, Peter. People have been asking me for weeks, are you nervous? I am now. So thank you to Peter. And the first thing I'm going to mention today is Jade. She looks stunning today.
Absolutely.
Absolutely stunning. It's our day, but Jade's worked so hard. She's done all the organisation. I can't take any credit for this.
You do the names?
I did the names. Everything you see in this room, the ceremony, everything, Jade's pretty much put it together. So I'd like a round of applause for my bride. You've done us proud today, Jadine, and I'm very happy to be your husband. I love you very much. Some people here might be surprised that I'm getting married. Yeah, nobody more than myself. But when you meet someone like Jadine, then it's very hard. The qualities that she had, or has. Sorry. It looked like a D. She's a very loyal person. She said, yeah, thanks. She's a very honest person. Sometimes a bit too honest. And we're happy that everybody is here today with us. When we first went away, I think we went to see Mairead. It was over there. And Mairead was giving us advice, and she could see how much we loved each other when we went down to Mairead's party. And she could see that, you know, how much she loved us. And a lot of people have seen us together over the years. And we were a little bit worried about the age gap, but it's never been a problem. With friends and family, everyone's always just accepted us. And thank you all, you know, very much for that. We met in Morley. We got engaged in Sydney at the Opera House. And we've been married in these beautiful scenery. I'm sure you'll agree, 3 stunning locations.
Stunning locations.
You've got better. Alphabetically, Marley's top.
Marley is top, yeah. When we got married, when I actually proposed to Jadine, and we decided to get married, and we were putting a guest list together, we decided that we wanted people here that had been a part of our lives, that shaped our lives, that had sculpted us in some way, shape or form, whether it's the start of our lives or up to now, different friends, work colleagues, and I think we've achieved that today. And if you're in this room today, and I can't mention everybody, but you have been a part of our lives, and we thank you all very, very much for coming, and we thank you for being here today. If you're here today, you're very much part of the wedding, and you've played a part in our lives in some way, shape or form. And that's what we wanted to do. Thank you. Peter and Pauline. This is sort of half written and half ad-libbed if you're not aware yet. So I've lived with Jadine for 4 years. As Peter and Pauline will know, it's probably not the easiest, and definitely not the tidiest. She's a credit to you both. Today, you can look at her with pride in your eyes. You've brought up a beautiful daughter, and one I'm very, very proud to call my wife. When I first was with Jadine, and she said to me, Mum and Dad want to meet you. Shit. So we're driving to the house, and I said to her, is your dad going to hit me? She says, no, but my mum might. When I got to the house, I had the usual questions that all dads ask daughters' prospective boyfriends. Do you drink whiskey?
Smoke cigars.
Do you drink whiskey and do you smoke cigars? To which I said, obviously, yes. Next questions. Do you want Coke in that? No. Would you like ice with that? No. And Pete's made it quite clear if I'd have answered yes to any of those questions, then none of us would have been here today. Since then, we have developed a great friendship. Pauline, Peter, and myself. You've never judged me. You've loved and helped and supported me from day one. And I can't ask more than that. Countless ways you've looked after me, and today it's my day just to say thank you to you for everything that you've done. You've accepted me into your family, all the things you've done in the past. There is an age gap between me and Jadine. You could have been really, really funny. You haven't. Day one, you've accepted me, and I love you very much. Thank you. So, groom speeches is all about presents if you haven't worked out as yet. So, this one says to Mum and Dad, so it must be you. For you two. That's Mum and Dad. My glamorous assistant here will help me. He does sometimes wear ladies' underwear. Oh, once or twice. Well, I hope you'll enjoy those presents.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Mum. Hello. Looking lovely today. Mum, you've done more for me in my life than I can ever thank or repay you for. The sacrifices you've made, the wisdom and advice you've given me and I've ignored. The worries and the many worries I've probably given you throughout the years. Those who know my mum know her good nature, her kindness. She's always putting others first. Family and friends are the most important thing to her. If you go to her house, you'll probably be pestered to have coffee, tea, cakes, sandwiches, yogurt, whatever, until you accept one of them. If you ever go around, just say yes to the first thing. It'll stop a lot of problems. My wife thinks the world of you, and she loves you very much. She's very, very lucky to have you as a mother-in-law. I just want to say that I love you, Jadine loves you, and thank you for everything that you've done for me ever. Best man!
Oh, Christ.
Here we go. So, my best man. Pal of 26 years, partner in crime, and someone who only has nice things to say about me in his speech. I have only ever done good things. You were the first person I told about Jadine. Ever. You're the person I trusted and the person that I told about Jadine. I've always told you things first, and you know that. I just want to thank you for the years of friendship that you've given. I want to thank you for the work that you've put into our happy day and order of service. Tom's done a lot towards the wedding, all the printouts that you had at the church. Tom did those, and he's really contributed to the wedding today. So it's just to say thank you to Tom. Tom is actually going to be a dad. Not sure how. He's managed it.
Don't you know about Chris and Pete's, do you?
But we're with you. Myself and Jadine, we wish you and Rachel all the happiness in the world. Rachel, a little word for you. When it's born, it better be a Leeds United fan. Yeah. Tottenham fan. Mother's a Leeds United fan. Leeds United fan. For the next 16 years, on its birthday, you are going to get a Leeds United shirt. Or a Rhino shirt, or whatever. But it's coming your way, so if we could just make certain that it is a Leeds fan, we'd be much appreciative. To both of you, but to my very best friend here, for everything you've done to the wedding. You've made myself and Jadine's day. I thank you for the friendship throughout the years, and I love you very much. So now we're going to toast the bridesmaids. Did I say that? That must be the wine. I'm not a Premiership footballer, don't worry, I'm only a DJ. So there you go. Sarah, you and Jadine's written this, and it's her sentiments and it's her words. So Sarah, you and Jade have been inseparable since the age of 4. That's 20 long years. How you coped, I don't know, but I'm going to be asking for some advice in a little bit. No matter what happens, you always seem to be together. You're inseparable. You're at the hip. Jadine wanted me to mention to you that the string never breaks. It never has, and it never will break. Sarah, you are kind, compassionate, and have supported us both from day one. Both of us. Not just Jadine. Sarah, my fridge will always be stocked for you. This girl comes round to my house. First thing she does is stick her head in my fridge. But it will always be stocked for you, Sarah. You are a lovely girl. You, me, Jadine, Craig, we really must do this meal sometime. Is that alright, Craig?
Yeah, it's alright.
Thank you very much for everything that you've done towards the wedding. Jadine's had the perfect day, and a lot of it's down to you. So, Sarah, thank you very much. Stop crying. Right. So, we have the other bridesmaids as well. Beautiful Laura, the beautiful Zoe as well. Laura, always the voice of reason. As I've got to know Laura, she's a very loyal, very honest person with a slightly bizarre sense of humour. So if anything happens to you tonight in the disco, it probably will be Laura. You've been a friend to both of us, Laura. Myself and Jadine, again from day one. We'd like to thank you very much for that. We love you very much for the help and support you've given us, and we're very happy that you've been with us on our day today. What happens in the future with you, we also wish you the very, very best. Zoe. A firm friend of Jadine's. She loves your company, especially your dog. If that dog has puppies, I know it's a male dog, but it still might get into trouble, as male dogs do. We don't want one. You've been a confidant at work. You've been there a lot longer than Jadine. Know that you work with Jadine. You've helped and supported her through work. You've helped and supported us through the wedding. And we just want to say to you as well, we love you very much. And we'd like to thank you for being part of our day today. My assistant's just helping me here.
Your glamorous assistant.
Glamorous assistant.